So here we go guys, first house, fingers crossed.
The numbers are going to stack up with what we're going to offer, so I'm going to give them a call now and see how it goes.
This challenge is proving to be a lot harder than I thought it would be.
So I'm going to put in a best and final offer of 140,000.
You win some, you lose some. I'm definitely going to put an offer in on it. 100% we're going to put an offer in. Welcome guys to the first episode of the 100k to 1 million challenge that we at the Property Circle are taking on. We've teamed up with a member called Sam Bailey, who is going to be my partner in this, and we're both putting £50,000 each into a bank account, and we're going to get this challenge started.
Straight away. My job is basically going to have to be planning everything, getting everything sorted and ready to go basically. So finding deals, whether that be through myself or through deal sources. Obviously we're going to come on to the rules of play shortly, but yeah, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be tough at the same time, I think, but it's all part of the process.
The rules to the challenge are we have £100,000 in cash. We can purchase properties with the cash, the renovations, the stamp duty, the solicitor's fees, all have to be covered within the 100,000 to start with. We can use bridging finance, we can use buy-to-let finance, and we're going to show you everything that we do from start to finish.
Yep.
We will not go over the original 100k for the first purchase. It will all have to be in there.
Yeah.
That might mean we have to put our hard hats on, get stuck into doing some building work ourselves.
That'll be fun.
I'm pretty good with a sledgehammer.
Yep. I think the main and the most important thing is that we're going to be using our network of people in the property circle as well as people that we pick up along the way, because you guys should all know that property is people's business. It's about the people around you, and then by the end of it we're going to have £1 million, whether that be in liquid cash and or in assets.
An easy explanation of that is 1 million of assets, as in equity that we own in property, and cash as well will go hand in hand. So £300,000 in cash, £700,000 in equity in properties we own, or vice versa, £300,000 in equity in property or £700,000 in cash. Yep. We have no idea how we're going to get to the million, but we know we're going to get to the million, and that's the most important. This is real, this is straight to the point, and you're going to see everything open and honest.
Stress, drama, excitement. Let's go. Right then guys, today is officially the first day of the 100k to £1 million challenge. Over the last few days I've been trying to book in some viewings for today for us to go and have a look at, so got a couple booked in the diary today. If any of you are looking for houses at the minute, you'll know that it's a bit of a nightmare trying to book in viewings and find good deals, so I've done my best. We're going to run through them now, take a look at them today and see what we think. This is the first one. I feel like the estate agents over-egged it a little bit, but the good news is that we're actually meeting the vendor there. So it's a bit of a long shot, but we could potentially try and get a deal done because we're meeting direct to the vendor.
Meeting the vendor is always key, because at least then you get a true reflection of the price that they want, and it's not the estate agents trying to upsell all the time.
Yeah. Which is what's happening at the moment in this market. I think estate agents know that they can try their luck, and they are achieving what they want.
Here we go guys, first house, fingers crossed. Thank you for letting us have a look around.
Thank you very much.
Right, this is the living room.
Yep. Yeah, so if you're struggling, we could always try and...
With a walk-in shower.
That's what you want? Okay.
In there, the Leyland above the bridge.
Rooms are huge.
Yeah, the rooms are big, aren't they?
Yep. Is there a figure that you would take that we could do a deal on this today, that you're happy with?
Well, I wanted 85 for it.
Okay. It's a little bit high, isn't it, at the minute?
Yeah, I don't really want to drop it yet, because it's only been on market about 3 weeks.
It has?
Yeah.
Is there nothing you would drop it to that we could get a deal done today, instruct our solicitors, pay cash and get it tied up?
I don't know, I'll have to think about it.
Yeah, because I want the house. I want to buy the house. We want to buy the house, but at 85, it's just a tiny little bit for us to do anything with it, because we're gonna rent it out and we've got to spend a little bit of money. So if you could just kind of give us an inkling of where you're at, instead of us going backwards and forwards, we could just do a deal and instruct our solicitors now and get it done within a week.
Well, what were you talking about?
Well, no, I don't want to insult you, so I'd just rather you just say, this is what we would take if there is something
Can I think about
Of course you can, 100%, yeah.
Yeah.
No problem for showing us.
Thank you so much. Have a lovely day.
See you later. So guys, just come out of the viewing from behind us. It's a 2-bedroom terrace house in Preston. I like the house.
It's a nice house, big rooms, spacious.
You was not feeling it, was you?
No, the house is nice. I do like the house. The lady doesn't want to budge too much on the price, and I think for what we're trying to do.
Yeah, so they want 85,000. I think we can get it for 82, maybe. For what we're trying to achieve, there's not much profit in it. It's probably about 5,000 after we do renovations and stuff. So, viewing number 1 was Arkwright Road in Preston.
Yep.
We went there on the agent's say-so, who told us there was a deal to be done. There was no deal to be done. She didn't want to drop the price. It was an absolute waste of our time.
On to the next one. This is the next one. Marketed at the moment for 150,000, 3-bed semi. Estimated end value is looking at about 215 to 230.
So we'd have to get a bridging loan on this.
Yeah.
Because we don't have enough money, and I don't want a mortgage because it's going to take way too long.
Yeah, so we'd have to go through bridging finance on this one.
So guys, this is property number 2 in Blackpool. It's on the market for 150,000. We're going to have to take a bridging loan unless we can get a really good deal done.
I'm excited to see this house.
How are you? Okay.
Hey,
There's a few of us, sorry.
No.
19, 20 viewings around about that within the last few weeks, so it's busy.
How many offers have we had?
We've had 2, but they're too low.
Right, okay.
So that's the situation there.
In terms of too low, how low are we talking?
Can't sort of specific offers, but he's not looking for far off the asking.
We'll have a look around then.
Yeah, no, if you're going out, just watch out for the tortoise in the garden.
Yeah, I got a tortoise.
The what? Oh wow.
Oh wow, yeah.
They're the windows that it would need.
Yeah. Would you be looking to render this house as well?
Oh, we would. We would be.
Yeah, we would. We would.
We would.
We would.
Yeah, I like this.
Render.
I like this a lot. A lovely family home. Right, thank you. We're going to put an offer in the next 20 minutes.
No problem.
Thank you very much. Did she say, Max, that she's had a few offers or 2 offers?
So she's had a couple of offers. She didn't say exactly what they were, but I asked her basically what she thinks would be a reasonable offer to make that it would make him interested. And she said to me that 140 would be a very strong point. I think we could go in at 135 and he might even still consider it.
And what end value have you got for this property? Because you was the one that researched it.
215 to 230.
But I think if we put an offer in at 132,500, please, Max. So if we buy it for 135 and we have to put a 30% deposit down, there's 40,000.
Yeah.
30,000 renovation, 10. So we've got enough money there to do this one.
Get a bridge on there.
Yeah.
Right guys, so obviously we've just run through the numbers there. The numbers are going to stack up with what we're going to offer. So we're going to offer 132,500. So I'm going to give him a call now, see how it goes. Hi there, I've just viewed a property on Cleator Avenue. My name's Matt. Yeah, so really like the house. Just obviously had a walk around with Laura. And we are going to make an offer on that property if that's okay with yourselves. We'd like to offer 132,500 if that's okay. Obviously we don't want to cause any offence or anything like that to the vendor. Perfect. I'll reply to that then. That's brilliant. Thanks so much for your help. What was your name again, sorry? Katrina, you're a star. Thank you so much for your help. Brilliant. Cheers. Take care. Bye bye.
Let's go. On to the next one. Any offers on it yet?
There's been 2 offers so far, but we've only started the viewings today.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome.
No, I don't like that. I'm not keen on that. No.
Not a big fan.
Not keen on it. Don't like it.
No.
I don't think there's anything we can do to make really any money on that.
What
You
was
win some, you lose some. Viewing number 3 turned out to be an absolute waste of time. The agent was terrible. She did not want to know. She didn't help us at all. So no good. Dead.
Yeah, and so the second viewing that we had that we put an offer in on, I'm about to give them a call now just to try and push it and hurry things along. Okay, so we're going to give the estate agents another call now because we've sent over all of the documentation that needs to be sent over. Just want to try and press it forward a little bit more now. So, hiya Chloe, it's just Max. I gave you a quick call earlier on in regards to the property on Cleater Avenue.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so all of the documentation's been sent over now. I hate to kind of push it, but the only trouble is that the other couple of properties that we've put offers into, one of them's come back to us and said that it's pretty much acceptable. But this is the one that we really want, to be honest with you. So, do you think it would?
I think it's Katrina you spoke to, and I think if you look at this, I don't think he's going to consider anything that low. But she's left him a message, so as soon as we've got confirmation, we'll be in touch.
Okay, perfect. If as soon as he calls you back, if you could just let me know, that would be brilliant, because we are on a time scale with the other place. That's all.
Yep, no problem.
Perfect. Thanks very much for your help then. Cheers. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you for using.
So, just waiting on the vendor to call the estate agents back now, just to see if that offer is acceptable. To be honest with you, I don't think he is going to accept it, but if you don't ask, you don't get, and it gives us a bit of wiggle room now to negotiate, so we'll see.
Hey guys, I'm Stephen Hamilton, the founder of the Property Circle, and I'm giving one lucky person the chance to win this £5,000 Say Ibiza for absolutely nothing. The rules are as follows. You have to be following my personal Instagram page, follow my Property Circle page, subscribe to my YouTube channel, tag 3 friends on my personal page and reshare my post to your story. It's that simple, and you can win this £5,000 car for free. You have to be in it to win it. Closing date is 31st of August at 10 AM. The draw will take place live at midday, and hopefully one of you guys are the people that come along and collect this car.
So the estate agent that we put the offer of 132,500 towards yesterday hasn't got back to me. I'm still waiting to see what the vendor said to them, if the vendor even has said anything to them. Obviously it was a little bit of a low offer, so we don't want to go back and forth with the agent trying to find out where the vendor's at. So I'm going to put in a best and final offer of 140,000. That's as far as we're going to go, so fingers crossed. Let's see how it goes.
Morning, where are we doing? Who is speaking?
Hiya Chloe, it's just Max. I gave you guys a quick call earlier, yesterday, to put in an offer of 132,500 on Cleater Avenue.
Yeah, the client is said he's more than willing to negotiate, but he's not going to consider anything lower than 140,000. He said, that's kind of a starting point for me.
So if we were to put forward, because I mean, our maximum, that would be my best and final offer. If we were to put forward 140, we can instruct solicitors straight away as soon as obviously we've got the go-ahead to say that offer has been accepted. But yeah, I'd have to say that 140 is our best and final offer. Yes, please.
No problem. Leave that with me. I'll have a chat with him this morning. I'll come back to you as soon as I can.
So yeah, they basically just said that 140 is where he would start negotiating. Fingers crossed. Let's see where it goes from there. Obviously, it would have been better if we could have gone like 135, 137, 500, but we just want the house. It's a win-win situation for everybody, so we'll just go from there. Is it okay for two of us to pop in? Is that okay? Oh, brilliant, perfect. Thank you.
Hi Joyce, I'm Stephen.
How are you okay?
Hiya
Bill, nice to meet you. I'm Max.
Yeah.
This is lovely, isn't it? Right then guys, so we just finished up with a viewing on this house just behind us now. It's on the market currently for 235,000.
I actually did a deal with the lady and the man, and they said they'd take 225 if we offered it today. So we're going to go in at 212,500 to the estate agents, see what happens.
Test the waters a little bit.
Not convinced. Not convinced at all. The one behind us is no good for us.
No.
It's a really good standard.
Yeah. Doesn't need a lot of work doing to it at all, does it?
No, we can't add any value anywhere.
No.
So I think it's a straightforward turnkey. That is for someone who's ready for a buy to let.
Yeah.
No good for us.
On to the next one.
Let's go. Thanks,
So then viewing number 3 in Liverpool, guys, was no good, purely based on the fact that the end value, we wouldn't have been able to push any value into that property, so we ended up having to just move on and then go on to the next one.
What a great area.
Isn't it? Yeah.
We're from obviously the Midlands.
Well, I gathered that.
This is amazing. And now all of a sudden, it's time to invest in Liverpool. We'll go through outside and have a little chat about it. So we've just viewed this house, it's up for 250k. The woman said that it should go for 320 when it's renovated, which doesn't leave a lot in it, but the area itself, I reckon in 5 years' time it'd be worth 450.
Without a doubt.
Capital appreciation around here, she said, is absolutely massive as well. So the last viewing of the day was in Formby. The house was on the market at 250,000. It was definitely my favourite house that we saw in the whole of Liverpool. Really wanted to buy it out of the 100k challenge. Got a phone call from the estate agents the next day saying they've had an offer of 25,000 over. So we decided it wasn't for us. This challenge is proving to be a lot harder than I thought it would be. So the time is now 20 to 7. We've finished all the viewings. We put an offer in on the first house and we're driving back to the house to speak to the owners directly because we haven't had an answer.
Yeah, because weirdly enough, it's a Wednesday and the estate agents have closed at 4 o'clock. Thank you very much for that, I really appreciate it. Bye-bye. Bye. They're closing at 4? 4 o'clock? It's Wednesday? Maybe we should stop by on the way back. But because we know that the vendors are there, we're going to go and knock on the door, have a quick chat with them and then see what we can do from there.
And the vendors did give us the figure that they wanted. We offered 10 grand less than what they said. So hopefully we can just tie it up tonight, shake the hands, get the contracts over tomorrow and get moving on the 100k challenge, first property.
Right, so we're back at the house now, it's just around the corner. Literally just going to knock on the door, have a chat with her, see how we go. And then fingers crossed we can get it for 500. Let's see. So as soon as me and David went into the property, we sat down and spoke to the vendors, got on really, really well with them, had a really good long chat with them. Basically, by the end of it, we gave them an ultimatum. We gave them 2 options. Option number 1 was 218,000. This is obviously because the 212,500 that we put forward to them, they weren't interested in it. It was way too low. So we offered 218,000 or 215,000, and we would offer to pay for their legal fees as well.
And then the next day, we get a phone call from the estate agent saying that there was a miscommunication and they felt that we was going behind their back when we went back to the vendor at that time of night. The situation seemed to have got resolved.
Yep.
Everyone was like, oh, okay, just a bit of a misunderstanding. Today, we got a phone call saying our offer hasn't been accepted and they have gone with another offer from a young couple who were going to use it as a family home. I think a lot of that had to do with us going back on the evening. Not the best judgment call, but also it could have been a completely different outcome if they'd have accepted it. Yeah. And we'd have been saying to you guys, make sure you go back on the evening and speak to somebody. But some you win, some you lose.
Back to the drawing board now.
And guys, look at the time we're trying to sort this out.
Now we've got a 2-hour journey back home.
2.5.
So that is a wrap.
Hey mate, you okay? Please give me some good news on this house. I'll get all the details over to them now. Solicitors, proof of funds.
Yeah.
We got it.
Come on!
We got it.
In there. 100k to 1 million, let's go.